Okay, my loves, this is actually not a reading. This is for those of you who carry a lot of guilt. Okay? Um, the thing is, if you have guilt, it's usually because you hurt someone. And we usually hurt someone because we're angry with them or because we're just angry. And so I just want to put these cards out here, and then I'll explain some in a little bit. The thing with guilt is it's not easy to get rid of. Well, it is, but we don't feel like it is. We go over and over the same situation again where we did something wrong. Now, if someone pushed you, you let someone push you into doing something you didn't like, that's shame, that's not guilt. But guilt is where you hurt someone or some creature and you feel, you still feel that pain. But the problem is you can't go through it every day. You can't the more you keep looking at it, you're hurting them again and again every time you look at it. And you're hurting yourself. So you have to stop reliving that picture over and over. It's not helping you. The fact that you had or have remorse means that you're not a bad person. You realize you did something wrong. So in your mind, you keep reliving the pain of you doing something wrong, and you think that you're such a bad person. I made some little notes here just so I wouldn't overlook anything. But the thing is, the lesson, okay, let me explain this. The reason you got angry and hurt someone was because of your anger. You let your anger control you. That was your lesson, cut and dried. There's nothing else anybody else can say about that. You let your anger control you. Now, anger is not always a bad thing, but when you let it control you and let it make you do something you don't want to or you regret, then you've got to get rid of that anger. Your lesson was to let it go. Let the anger go. Trust me, if you have remorse now, you've let it go. So now, you got to quit going over and over that pain because you see yourself hurting them again and again. Why would we do that? If you think about it, if we're sad because we hurt someone, why would we keep watching ourselves do it again and again? So the deal is, stop it. I don't care what you have to replace that thought with, you just stop seeing it. When it comes up, you see something else. You're not that person anymore. You changed, or you wouldn't feel badly about it. So now what you have to do is see yourself as this beautiful new person. That's who you are. You're not that same old person anymore. So I chose these cards to kind of some of the meaning, and this one is evolve. And you see, now you've become, once you let go of that guilt and that pain, you become this new person, this magician. You've created a new you. You can do this. Here's a card, and I love this card. You accept the new you. You accept who you are. Yep, you made a mistake. Tough luck. Sorry about that. But the universe loves you. There isn't anybody in this whole universe, well, I don't know about the universe, but in this world that hasn't made mistakes. And there's guilt in everybody. But the thing is, you have to let it go. You can't keep seeing yourself hurt those people again and again. And it's hurting you. You only hurt them once or however many times, but you're still going through it. So let it go. Become the new person you're meant to be. The universe loves you. They want all of us to be happy. The problem is you think you're not worthy of it, but you are. The universe knows you are. Our spirit knows you are. These are choices. You've got a choice. You can let that go, or you can keep reliving it. But when you do let it go, you're more childlike. You have this beautiful outlook on life. And you see other people who do it, and you wish you could, but you can. This is the universe, is taking care of us. We're protected. They just want us to let go of that pain. And the more you relive it, the more you keep thinking about it, and you still becoming that person you are, the more you think about it. So let it go. You don't want to be that person anymore. This is such a beautiful card. There's a moon, it's a mystery, but a little bird is carrying someone in a little nest, and she's just sleeping, whether it's male or female, whether you're male or female. But the universe is taking care of you. It wants you to be okay. Or they want you, whatever, however. And you got to trust. You just have to trust sometimes that you are a good person. You can step out and let it go. And once you do, you know that you're this better person, this wonderful person. You always were. You just didn't know it. We all had lessons to learn. Just let go of that picture that you keep running over in your mind and enter a new doorway. It's only going to bring you happiness. The past is already gone. You can't change it. Let it go. But you can become the person you were meant to be. You're magic. Every one of us is magic. We have so much power. But you can't see yourself in that mirror. You need to start seeing yourself in that mirror, this little wonderful little spirit that you are. And this card says gratitude and appreciation. But to me, it's telling you that Spirit loves us, and they're so grateful for us, even though sometimes you don't think you're worthy, but you are. There's a rainbow, and then, a beautiful unicorn, with a little child, loving a child. That's the way the universe thinks of us, no matter what we've done. There are people that we've all done something wrong, but there are people that have done things wrong, and then you see them, and they're the sweetest people in the world. Now, I'm not saying somebody that goes out and is really hateful, but it's, to the point of really, really harming people a lot. That's not what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about, if you've hurt someone, let it go. Okay? And this is a renewal of peace. We all know how horrible we feel when we have guilt. And I don't know about you, but I've prayed for peace a lot of times. Just let me let it go. There isn't a person in this world that hasn't felt guilty over something, except for maybe a child. But you see, that's really who we are. We just really don't realize. We do something stupid because we just have lessons to learn. We really don't know. If we did, we wouldn't have done it. But we're just this little child. Become that child again. That's who you are anyway. You gotta laugh a little bit more. You gotta look at things like, well, I goofed, but I'm gonna do better. If you keep going over the past, you can't always do better. So let it go. and start becoming the new person. I love this. Understand who you are. You're this wonderful little being. Just absolutely wonderful, marvelous. And then you become this new person. You're not the same person now. You realize, I don't want to be that way. Just become the new person. That's who you are anyway. I love all of y'all. I hope this helps. I can't tell you how much I feel for all of y'all. And I think we've all been through so much. So I do really appreciate y'all. And I really hope some of you can let go and just become that new person. I love y'all truly.